Hello, my name is Stephen.
And I'm Michelle. Welcome to our holistic health and fitness studio, The Human Form.
We get a lot of interesting questions about how a prospective member would get started here with us at The Human Form. In particular, questions about our Human Form assessment, what it entails, why we require it of all new members, and then how we use the information we gather from it to develop a customized holistic health and fitness program for each person. So we decided to create this short video to give you a sneak peek into the process, and then you can decide if that might be a good fit for your needs. So come on in. So this is our assessment room. Here's where we gather all the pertinent information about you so we can develop your own personalized game plan.
It all begins with some relatively extensive paperwork that we send to you ahead of time. It covers everything from health history and medications to eating habits, sleeping patterns, and other lifestyle factors. Then we focus in on your goals. In addition to fitness coaching, we offer a couple of nutrition programs as well, all supervised by our medical advisory board.
Next, we move on to the actual physical assessment. This consists of between 30 to 60 different measurements and tests, all depending on the individual. Now, the end result of all this will be a document like this one here. And you'll notice that we've highlighted areas where we have postural distress due to certain measurements. And then we have red and blue areas indicating muscles in red that need to be strengthened or stretched and mobilized in blue. We'll use this as a framework to develop your individual exercise program. Okay, enough just talking about things. Let's actually demonstrate some of these tests and measurements for you so you can see what happens. This is Jenny, one of our Human Form coaches. She'll be assisting us today, acting as if she were a prospective member. This first test is a measurement of forward head carriage. As the shoulders get rounded forward, the head can migrate in front of the shoulder girdle, causing a lot of stress on the neck and shoulder muscles, often the cause of headaches. We can bring the head back over the shoulders and relieve that stress. The second test goes hand in hand with forward head. It's the C7-T1 interspace measurement, and that's the area that most people tend to start steeply angling forward in their cervical spine. We can mobilize that area and again relieve tension through your entire upper quarter. A healthy spine should bend forward, flexing, and be able to extend backwards. Here we're measuring extension abilities of the lumbar spine. If we find them to be short, we can mobilize that and keep your spine healthy in both directions. Here, Michelle is measuring pelvic tilt angles. We find that people with low back pain often have pelvic tilt angles that are too steep or imbalanced from right to left. By neutralizing these, we can oftentimes reduce or eliminate the symptoms of low back pain. This is a Thomas test. We're looking at the hip flexor muscle group. When tight, often from seated workplace environments, it can actually pull on your low back and cause discomfort in your lumbar spine. If needed, we can stretch those muscles out and neutralize that stress and pressure. This is a strength test for the glute medius muscle. Although not the biggest glute muscle, very important for stabilization of the spine for all movements, especially for athletes. If needed, we'll strengthen that up, stabilize your spine, and help you move better in all ranges of motion. If weight loss is a major goal for a client, we recommend doing body fat testing along with the scale and find it to be much more of a predictor of success than the scale alone. We'll take it every 4 weeks and make sure you're headed toward your weight loss goals. These final 3 tests are examples of our functional movement screen. We'll use this information to classify you into different categories for your small group personal training classes. The first test we have is the overhead squat test. It gives us a lot of information about several different joints in your body, everything from your ankles all the way up through your core and into your shoulder girdle. The second test is the lunge. What we want to see here is how well you can be in a split stance and balance, engage the core, and keep your spine in proper alignment. We'll have you drop your knee down, we'll watch for core engagement, and utilizing the glutes as well as the quadriceps to come in, up, and out of the lunge pattern. Finally, we have the plank test. This measures the stability of your core and your shoulders. We use the dowel rod to ensure proper spinal alignment, and we go up to 1 minute.
That's just a sample of the many tests we perform during our initial assessment. When you come back in, we'll go over the results and our game plan for helping you improve those areas that need the most attention.
Most people choose to start out with our 30-day trial membership. Included in this is a private one-on-one session with one of our coaches to go over in detail all of the corrective stretching and exercises that we prescribed for you. These will be for you to perform on your own, usually on about 15 minutes per day. But not only do you get your one-on-one training session with a coach, you also will receive a folder such as this, which will include the exercises and the stretches and detailed descriptions and photos of each and every exercise. Next, you'll be able to attend 6 of our small group personal training sessions. Based on your assessment, you'll be categorized and leveled for each exercise. So you can rest assured that you'll always be doing the exercise at the intensity that is appropriate for you at the time. As you get more fit, we keep progressing you through the different levels of each exercise. You'll also be able to attend 4 of our Saturday team training sessions. Here you have 2 options. We have the Foundations, which is a coaching intensive educational session on the 6 basic movement patterns you'll be performing here at Human Form Fitness. The second option is Afterburn, which is a fast-paced metabolic interval training session. It's a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun, like everything we do here at the Human Form.
Thank you for your interest in the Human Form and for watching this video. You can get more details on our services by visiting our website, humanformfitness.com. If our methodology and culture appeals to you, contact us to set up an assessment and get your game plan for optimal health and wellness.